called Purslane. It has succulent leaves, a reddish vining stem structure, and it is an edible weed. Well, it doesn't get more frugal than eating the weeds, right? This is purslane. It grows as a very common weed in yards in many parts of the country. It is apparently quite packed with nutrition. I tried this a little while ago, and what I did was I pulled off the leaves and put it in a salad. So I was eating it raw, and that was okay, but I wasn't that excited about it. So I came across some recipes to eat it cooked. It's apparently common in Turkey and Armenia, at least certain areas, to cook this. And so I'm going to try that method. So the stems, it's got these very succulent stems, kind of a glossy, slightly fat leaf. So now I've cut off the roots, because I'd actually pulled up the whole plant as I was harvesting these. So you cut off the root section, and then I'm going to have some onions that I'm going to saute in olive oil. And this also, we end up putting tomato. I'm going to put tomato paste in here too, as well as some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to cut these up pretty finely into, sort of half-inch lengths, both the leaves and the stems. And I'm going to throw this in there, and I'm going to let this simmer for a while. So here is the onion. I had about a half of a large red onion here. Get that simmering away, get the oil nicely infused with this. And then here's the tomato I'm using, which is just a can of organic tomato paste. And here's my chopped up purslane. And here we go. To the onions, once they were starting to get a little bit translucent, I added all these chopped up greens. I added about 2/3 of that little can of tomato paste, and then about a cup of water, which I added in here, along with salt and pepper. So I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to let this cook down, sort of stew together, and I'm going to check on it in probably about 20 minutes to see how this looks and smells, and then we'll see where we are, see if that needs more cooking. Since I'm not 100% sure I know what the final product is, it'll be kind of a judgment call here. But this is somewhat similar to the way of preparation that I saw on YouTube by a couple of people from Armenia. So here it is after it's been cooking down, stewing a bit. As you can see, the plants have broken down a bit. After sort of an initial tasting, I actually decided to add a little bit of smoked paprika to this, just to kind of enhance the flavor. And now I think we're done, and I'm ready to give this a nice taste. So here is our stew. Obviously, with tomato and onion and some garlic in there, as well as a few little spices. We're getting a lot more than just the purslane. Um, but I like this. I've given this a try, and I think this is a really good flavor combination. It is much more complicated and enhanced versus eating this vegetable raw. So I think that you could put this over rice. I think that would work really well. Um, I didn't have any rice just cooked right away, so should have thought about that before. But you can eat it as just the stew, or as I said, I think it would be very nice with some kind of a starch too, because there are some strong flavors in there. It's not super spicy, but it's something that would go well with something neutral like rice. So thanks for joining me while I eat the weeds. So if you would like to try this recipe, I will write down some of the basics in the description below. If you like this video, then please hit the thumbs up. If you think someone else would like this video, then please share. Also, subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.